Vattenfall employees are involved in the operation and maintenance of over 500 wind turbines in Sweden and Denmark. It is an important part of our operations and a task that makes heavy demands on responsibility, safety, and a high level of physical fitness. We followed the activities of some of Vattenfall's production engineers during the course of a normal day's work. Horns Rev offshore wind farm, with its 80 highly efficient wind turbines. It is one of the world's largest wind farms sited at sea. When visiting the wind farm, production engineers have to travel either by boat or by helicopter. Helicopters are used when the waves are over 1 meter in height. After packing, transportation will today be by boat.
Ja, men hvis du ikke skifter, så skal du ikke markere det.
Here, all the material is being stowed on board. Transport to the top of a 70-meter high tower is by means of a simple lift. The nacelle is a tight spot to work in. When the winds are particularly strong, transport to the wind farm is by helicopter. The standard of safety is always high. All the wind turbines are inspected during the course of a visit. It is also possible to see what is happening to the various units with the aid of surveillance cameras. Here, a worker is being wenched down to his workplace. The weather changes quickly out on the North Sea. In preparation for the return trip, the helicopter collects the production engineers in pairs, who then have to wait on a platform until they can be flown ashore in groups of 4.
Kabineventilator brændte af.
Hvad?
Den der kabineventilator sidder over luften om brændte af.
Okay.
Det var du.
A helicopter is approaching, and it is time to return home.
Jeg tog en papkasse med det hele.
All the equipment is returned to its rightful place, and the day's shift at Horns Rev comes to an end. At Näsudden on Gotland, there are 90 wind turbines, 9 of which are owned by Vattenfall. Since it was commissioned in 1983, the wind turbine Matilda has generated more electricity than any other wind power unit on Earth. After years of faithful service, it is now time for the world champion to be replaced by a modern new plant.
Det har alltså inte blivit överflyttat från vattenkraften till EU det här. Ja, vi tillhör vattenkraften tidigare så.
Here, 3 people are responsible for the operation and maintenance.
Och då låg varvtalet på 1240, någonting sånt. Sen efter stoppet när jag startade upp igen och det är full effekt direkt. Det funkar inte.
Näsudden Performance Data Mast receives incoming data traffic from every single wind turbine in Sweden. In this way, engineers are provided with the information on the electricity generated by the wind turbines and whether anything needs to be repaired. Here, a router is to be replaced in the distribution center. The wind turbines are inspected on a regular basis. From this office, the units can be stopped by remote control. After inspection, the turbine can be restarted with the aid of a mobile phone. Today, the local media are doing a report on wind power and on world champion Matilda, that is soon to be dismantled.
Just det, då satt man upp det på toppen på tornet.
Okay.
Och sen var det färdigställande och montage och sånt här under slutet av 82. Så att det kopplades in på nät första gången våren 83.
Men då kan man säga att det är ett kvarts sekel med vindkraft här ute.
Hur lång tid tar det att bygga det här verket? Liksom själva mura upp det. För det, på vilket sätt kom det hit? Hur såg det ut?
Betongtornet är ju ute på plats. Så att det var helt nytt. Så att då var man ju tvungen att lite grann ta till i storlek och veta att det här var att det har.
Ja, precis.
Kan jag nästan kolla ut?
Det funkar. Var det du som tryckte på knappen sist?
Ja, jag gjorde det för en stund sedan. Vad har jag gjort?
Nej, det här var på gränsen till vad man gör. Fy fasen, det här var läbbigt.
The photographer wants to take pictures. On the roof of a nacelle, 80 meters above ground level, it is easy to feel dizzy.
Ja, det är ju Fide kyrka där borta. Tittar du rakt bakåt så ser du ändå ner till Hågorgen, udden där ute.
The working day has ended for the personnel of Näsudden. In Berikvara, 4 engineers are involved in the operation and maintenance of the wind power farms Utgrunden and Utgrunden, located in Kalmarsund. Today, the site is being visited by colleagues from Malmö, who are busy gaining experience of offshore wind power operation for the Utgrunden wind power farm. Personnel and materials are transported by MS Vind in Kalmarsund. This survival suit is worn when moving from boat to platform, if the water is colder than 16 degrees centigrade. On completion of the service work, the personnel are transported back to land. The engineers from Malmö return home. A fault has been detected at Utgrunden that will require a few more hours' work.